northeastern snowstorm could impact within the following week. We will be covering the timing and the amount of snow starting now. What is up, folks? Good evening and hello. This is the very first episode of, you guessed it, Blizzard Edition, Episode 1. Today, I believe we're going to be covering a northeastern snowstorm, and I will be probably live streaming it probably in the following week. And without further ado, we'll start. So currently, this is the model that is predicting a snowstorm that could occur. But we will start off by first on January 17th at 7 p.m. So currently, for 7 p.m. on January 17th, you can see down here in the southeast, you can see there is some snow and some rain, but as predicted, we could have a low pressure pushing up here all the way into the middle of the southeast, and then as it progresses by 7 a.m. on January 18th, we could have some snow extending from here to Florida, for the northwest of Florida, and into the parts of the northern Virginia, and possibly some parts of Pennsylvania, and a better chance as we move on. Later, you could expect to have some heavy snow for the southern parts of North Carolina somewhere around 1 p.m. on January 18th. And as it progresses, the snowstorm will go all the way to the very northeast and eventually will end up in southern Maine and other surrounding states as it progresses, and it will go all the way straight to the northeast into the Canadians. Moving on, we will be showing a total accumulation of the snow that could impact. Currently, we are looking at a prediction, and by as we move on, the snow will start from here into the southeast, and as expected, we could probably have some 2 inches of snow for the southern or middle parts of Alabama and Georgia as it progresses later by 1 p.m. on January 18th. Virginia is expected to have 3 inches of snow, and as the time passes by 1 a.m. on January 19th, we could have 4 inches of snow in the southeast of Virginia. So hang on tight, ladies and gentlemen, because we will be having a lot of snow. And as personally as for me, I live in Virginia, so I could be possibly live streaming, but maybe because it's like 1 a.m., I could probably not be able to live stream, but I could make a video, a time lapse of my security camera, which is pointed outside, so I could catch some of the snowfall, but I don't think it will be possible since the camera might well, I can't really record on the camera, and the camera doesn't record by itself unless movement. But anyways, again, we could have a lot of heavy snow all the way from the southeast, all the way into the north, very northern east. And as expected by later in northern Maine, you could have 10 inches of snow, which could be a possible whiteout. And it is very expected, and I could cover for the very northeast, including Maine. So for people who live in Maine, I will cover your area, and everything will be under supervision as long as I'm there. Anyways, folks, this will be a short update, and I will do a live stream later this week. So put on your coats because it is going to be winter time for everyone. Anyways, folks, have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Goodbye.